Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to PlayFrame and God of War Ragnarok and Muspelheim, which we're leaving. We're done here, I think. I hope. Welcome back to the backtrack that just won't quit. We are now heading to our next realm, which is Helheim. And this one I think should be reasonably short, as it's not a huge area, and according to the map, I'm only missing like one thing here. Don't know where it is exactly, but it's not a huge stretch, and if we find one thing, boom, we're done. So confirm. After Helheim, of course, we then have to venture to a much larger area where we'll probably be for a good while, but for now, we're in a space where things will probably go reasonably fast. Just one thing. How long could it take? Anyway, off I go.
Thank goodness we needn't revisit the other bit of Helheim. The one where you're confronted with your worst memories.
What would you have done if we'd needed to return there?
Stayed home. Definitely.
That's fair.
Let's try this again.
Hey, here we go.
No flowers.
My guess is Soul Blossom.
Nice. And there's the one thing. Got some hellflowers. Cool. Well, we're done here, I think. Just to confirm. Yep, 100% complete. I think that's probably the first place that's 100%. Yep. Boy, feels good. All right. We do know what's next, though, don't we? Because it's just here in Midgard, and Midgard's where we need to end up to get the main story going again, so I think it's time for this, which means there's a lot of just story campaign area of Vanaheim to go back through and scour for various things. But then also that whole optional crater area, which I didn't even explore all of, looks like. So, feel like we're going to be here for a while. Let me go ahead and get myself to the door. Okay. To our new home for the next couple of days, probably. Given how much there is. Boy, where do we even start? Probably not in the crater. Let's hit up all these places first. Like, start with the... Can we get down to the Veiled Passage? Is that allowed? Like this one? The Southern Wilds, okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Berserker o'clock. Here we go.
Wheatsucker the Bold.
Wheatsucker. We'll see. Ow.
Incoming! Above you!
Almost got you. Oop. Stop calling in ads to save you. Get out of here, all of you. Clear out. Trying to finish this guy. Come on. Oh, come on. You gotta be near dead. Stop it. You're stalling. There we go.
Once we have defeated these berserkers, what then?
We pay the king a visit and give him more of the same.
We have seen this before. Revenge will not bring you peace.
Is it revenge if justice is served?
That is a question you must answer for yourself.
Let's see. Wheatsucker the Bold. According to Mimir, Wheatsucker was, in his life, a powerful necromancer, violating the natural order to summon the dead to his will. In death, it seems this ability inverted, allowing him to summon living creatures as his minions. Only those corrupted by the Sather are susceptible to this, but it was enough to prove dangerous. We are well rid of this berserker. I agree. We've fought quite a few now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 now. So just 12 total, and then the king, or maybe the king's one of the... I don't know. You know, we'll find out eventually. And that king will probably not be a pushover. All right. It seems that we did so much stuff over in the crater portion of Vanaheim that the characters actually don't have a whole lot to talk about right now for just running around. So I'll try to scoot through this all nice and quick. And, well, we'll end up back in the crater and doing favors, and folks will have stuff to talk about again.
Kratos.
Ah. You're back here now. Also, we got a lore scroll, and I actually picked up another one earlier, so let's read both of them. First, this one. I can't do this. I mean, I have to do this. I write this because I can't say the words out loud. I write this because maybe if all goes well, it'll be a funny reminder of the man I once was. A man who's scared, who is in over his head. A man who cannot stop asking himself over and over again a single question. What would she do? I'd love to ask her, but she's gone, so I guess I have to answer on her behalf. She'd tell me to stop complaining. She'd tell me that I don't matter, that my fears and my inadequacies are irrelevant. All that matters is making sure the people of Vanaheim can cast off the yoke of Aesir rule. She'd tell me I'm allowed to be scared, I'm allowed to be angry, but above all, I have to be strong. The people of Vanaheim need a leader, and for the foreseeable future, it looks like I'm the best they're going to get. Man, I wish he was here. Freij. We also picked up this one, just out and about, nonviolence. This will end in blood. The only question that remains is which side is willing to spill more. The Aesir are not known for their mercy, just ask the giants, yet our realm is split between those with half a brain and those who believe that pacifism, inaction, will somehow win the day. These Vanir would be kicked in the teeth and apologize for spilling their blood on the Einherjar's boot. We've tried to reason with these, what other word is there, cowards. They cannot be swayed. They'll not help us muster a resisting force in numbers of any real meaning. And so what else can we do? What else but entreat the Aether magics to do what they will not? There are dangers to the old magics, yes, but can anyone say with confidence that they outweigh the dangers of doing nothing at all? Perhaps we will change, perhaps our minds will fall to pieces, but if that is the price we pay for striking back against the Aesir, it is one we pay gladly. Sounds like this is from that group of the Vanir who had started using that magic just in an effort to fight the Aesir and kind of been corrupted by it. Anyway, good to see you again, finally. Time to chat.
Birger.
How you feeling?
Like I could sleep through Ragnarok.
Funny you should say that.
No. He has earned his rest.
Yes. I think it may be time for this old warrior to finally lay down his sword and find a quiet place to retire.
Quiet place, huh? Aren't you gonna miss Freij and his crew?
I will miss their companionship, yes. But this is no place to convalesce.
Actually, I know somebody else out there who's alone and could use your help. Let's talk later.
I would like that.
I would also like to hear more about that and see what results. Let's see, I know Lunda's still here. Anyone else still hanging about? I guess the two elves have left. I think everyone's moved on. I think it's back to wandering for me. And Draugr taken care of.
Helpa! That's what she was called. I'm trying to remember which god raised her dander up.
It does not matter.
Doesn't it?
If rage is all that remains, her reasons are irrelevant.
Should only be one of those left somewhere, probably the crater, where Tons probably still just sits around undone. I don't know. I guess there's... I don't know if we're gonna go back to Jotunheim. I guess it would feel weird if we didn't. It's inaccessible now. And there's Asgard to see. And some Midgard still to cover, so who knows, but... Who knows?
Visiting the crater again?
There's still a few loose ends to tie up. Say their warriors still haunt the crater. We could put them to rest. And what else? I strongly suspect there are more spirits who witnessed the clash that destroyed their home.
Sounds good.
That's true. We got a lot to learn on that front, I think. So yes, we're now going to the crater portion because I've covered everything south of it pretty thoroughly for the most part. And boy, is it a pain navigating this space. But we're up here now. In this little area, I just need to find one stag, and I think I found it already, actually. So we're not at the closest spot for that. I'll travel us over to where that is first. And then there's a whole lot up here, and it keeps going that way, and yep, we'll be busy. Let me go find that stag. There's a stag.
Unless my eyes deceive me, that seems to be the stag of summer.
Is it hot or is it just my sizzling personality? Nah, it's you, Stag. Can we go already?
Pretty. Have some food.
That's right. We got more food at home. Come on.
I have to say, quite a nice change of pace helping these stags get home. For a moment, I was worried we'd have to kill them.
Yes.
You had a plan to kill it if it had attacked, didn't you?
Yes.
Of course he did. Dvalin. Faye would refer to Dvalin, the stag of summer, as the unconscious one, named for when the winds grow calmest. The dwarven names for these stags led her to wonder if they evolved from the primordial dwarves who embodied the winds. The thought seems less strange to me after encountering Fafnir and his brothers. Also, I found this scroll while I was out and about. Chores. Thank you for tending to my home while I'm away. I'll be sure to bring you a souvenir from Midgard. Perhaps an icicle. Anyway, here is my daily routine. Please, follow it as well as you're able. Rise with the sun. Whisper to the plants. Any words are fine, though they prefer secrets. Feed the pigs. Mash berries into the feed first, or if the berries have gone sour, I have a berry bush seedling under the bed that can easily be matured to fruition with a growth spell. Fetch water from the river. Coax bark from the trees for firewood. Relax. That's all. I look forward to seeing you again upon my return. There's another stag.
The stag of winter. It looks hungry.
Come on already. Just come back with me. I don't care how hungry you are.
Just stop eating their food. This is so easy. Look, I'll show you. Note how I do not eat the food that I've brought for the stag.
Halfway there by Septimus?
I do not like you.
I get that a lot.
2 down, halfway there.
I hadn't realized when we got the quest that all the stags were in this area. Duruprar. Actually, I don't know how that letter works at all. But yeah, Duruprar maybe. In our journey to deliver Faye's ashes, it was a Jotnar statue of Duruprar, the statue of winter, that aided our passage through the mountain of Midgard. It is only fitting. When Atreus was too excited to sleep, Faye would sing of the thriving slumber, the sleep of winter that allows for the dreaming of spring. The boy needs rest, she would say, but the soul needs to dream. So one thing we didn't do before that I didn't even realize was an option at the time, that folks mentioned, was go and check out the lightning strike here. I think we can land somewhere near it? Maybe? Or can we? Maybe we can't. Huh. There's got to be some way we can jump ourselves over here or something. Surely. I don't know. I'll keep poking around and see if I can find a way.
There. That's got to be the last Draugr.
There's the last Draugr. Probably gonna put up a bit more of a fight, too. I'd wager.
You're not fired, Kratos.
Thank you.
Everyone back.
And... hang on. There we go.
No more Draugr dens, no more Hertha. One less thing to worry about.
You worry?
Oh, never while you're around, oh warrior of rippling muscle.
Boy, we've been working on that one for a while. Hertha the Hateful. I've never encountered a Draugr like this one before. It fights as if fueled by an infinite hate. It emerged from a scar in the earth that closed once we defeated the monster. If we encounter more of these holes, we must close them and put down any creatures that emerge. Mimir has identified her as a former empress called Hirtha. I do not care who she ruled over, I will put her back in the ground. And do that we have, I assume. Because that quest is done. Hey, last arm bite.
I believe that's the last of them.
And that's the last of them. Spectacular work. I guess. Not that I care. You mean nothing to me. Nothing at all.
That's great, friend.
You're not my friend. Goodbye. I love you.
Good gracious.
Poor squirrel. Ooh, and a lore read. Can't be forgetting these.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Sather. You deserve nothing but pain. You hate what we become, then you hate the fruits of your own labor. This realm grows filthier by the day, and to provide even the smallest resistance to your rule is a joy. If we lose ourselves, so be it. If the innocent suffer, it's nothing they're not used to by now. We are no longer your subjects. We are Sather.
Seems the travelers were told that by exploring the 9 realms and beyond, they'd find a way into paradise.
Told by whom?
Someone calling themselves the Blind Guest.
Odin.
Sounds like the bastard, doesn't it?
Let's see that scroll the traveler had on them. The Blind Guest. All of us have heard the Blind Guest's whispers. He's in our ears in our weakest moments, when we consider giving up the walk entirely. He's on our minds when we think of the great reward awaiting us at journey's end. He is a liar. He's told us of a paradise at the end of the path, a shining place for us to take off our boots at last. I've seen many lands, many realms. I can tell you with some certainty, no such paradise exists. The road does not lead to peace. It only leads where all roads do, to other roads. More pain and pleasure and heartbreak and triumph and boredom and hunger and desperation. There is no destination. There is only the road. Your brother, Birgir. Now, down here is, I'm pretty sure, an area in the crater we've not gone to yet. Yeah. I think this is where the Berserker fight's going to be waiting for us, and who knows what else. Wait.
By gods, what was that?
Tremors. From the earth. Or something else.
I never heard of tremors in Vanaheim.
Something is causing this.
Would you look at that? It's another favor. Not even from a ghost this time. Oh, hey, and a stag. What am I hearing? Oh, another Sather camp. Okay.
Changing arrow!
Ooh. A lore read.
Anything illuminating?
Everything ends. If you're reading this, we're dead. If you're reading this, you're an Aesir who finally caught up with us. If you're reading this, you've shown more curiosity than your other Aesir brethren. If you are reading this, know that we failed. There will be others. If you're reading this, know that all reigns end and all empires fall. If you're reading this, know that you and I will meet in Helheim one day, and I'll still have my magic and an unrelenting hatred for you and your kin. These Sather are pretty hardcore. I have to give them full credit for that. Hello, stag.
Nocturnal stag.
Hey, how about you follow me back home? Fall, get it? Yeah? No? No.
You're very pretty. Here is some food. Go home with the grouchy squirrel.
Just one stag left. Thanks for saving the realms and all that. I'd have gotten to it myself, and with more style, but thanks.
You're welcome, he means to say.
Let's see. Dunair. Once, during a great storm, Faye told me the story of Autumn's stag, Dunair, also called the Sound of Thunder. To my regret, I remember it little. I only remember her, the fire in her eyes, the passion in her voice, her very being animated by the colors of the season and the ferocity of the winds. The memory of her spirit long outlives her words.
I'm surprised, brother. You'd think a stag would run in terror at the sight of you. Not exactly a calming presence, are you?
I am always calm.
Ha! Good one.
Don't need your color commentary, boy. Nope. And here we go. Now, where are these tremors coming from?
Dragon!
Oh.
Well, at least it's attacking someone besides us.
That will change.
In the meantime, though, an improvement. More dragons. Oh, hi.
We're not going anywhere with that dragon around.
Whoop. Right you are about that. All right, dragon, you,
You gotta break the pillar.
I'm trying to. Give me a second.
Above you. Watch out.
There we go. Hey, come on.
Gotta break that pillar too.
Getting there.
Incoming!
Okay, I thought I was going to be able to jump across. I'm less certain of that now. Let's see how we're getting to that one.
What about your spear?
Yes, boy. Give me a sec. Eh. There we go.
Another dragon. Got rid of it for now. We better hunt it down or it'll be back.
And another favor. So apparently this whole zone, I think we've kind of talked about it before, but this whole part of Vanaheim is just an entirely optional little hidden zone full of side quests and other stuff if you're just kind of wanting to get yourself stronger, do more favors, just have more to do in the game, really. And encounter some more stories while you're at it. You don't have to do any of this stuff. It is neat, though. And at this point, in for a penny, in for a pound, huh?
That felt closer. We are near the source.
Oh, is the dragon not the, tremor causer? Actually, the, tremor causer is probably another one of those burrowing Drake types, the more I think about it.
I know you see me.
Yeah, Ghost, I know.
I am listening.
5 hours due north. 2 hours east. I said I would find this valley a new home after the Aesir destroyed mine.
So, what happened?
I cannot remember. I know that I wanted a new life.
Do you remember seeing anything that could help us find the other half of your hourglass?
There were 3 waterfalls. I remember wishing I could live near them.
Well, I'll keep an eye out.
Another spirit displaced by the Aesir.
Odin must have been really mad when Freya left him to do all this.
Odin was never going to stop. That's why he sent Thor here.
And what of Faye? Did she challenge Thor? Challenge Odin?
Who knows? But the truth is waiting for us, brother.
And I want to know it.
There must be a way across. Have we looked everywhere?
Yeah, give me a minute. Just gotta deal with obstacles. We gotta be getting closer now.
Aye. Watch my head on these walls, brother.
Am I not always careful with you?
Oh, yeah. Always the lightest touch.
If something destroyed this tunnel on its way through, it must be big.
No matter the size, every creature has a weakness.
Huh. Quiet all of a sudden.
Probably not the best sign.
Get ready!
Go, yep. Called it.
It's a bloody drake.
Get beamed. Almost gotcha, and you are done.
We should have anticipated such a beast in this valley.
Well, always expect the unexpected, right?
I just hope this means an end to all this shaking. Maybe by the time we're done in this valley, it won't be such a bad place to settle down. There can't be many more dragons left now.
Then what are we waiting for?
I should certainly hope things will be better here when I'm done. I've done a lot. In Vanaheim's Great Crater, we encountered a drake known as Cragjaw, a digging beast who had destroyed many of the veneer stone structures it called home. Perhaps with this creature gone, the quaking here in Vanaheim will cease. You're welcome, mostly empty Vanaheim. I'll be here all week, apparently.
That's some of Kvasir's poetry.
Ooh, poetry. Been a little bit since we found our last one of those. Eastern Spectre. A story from the East relayed to and subsequently improved by the poet Kvasir. The proud maple cries, a standoff makes 3 men fall, and the wind moves on. Oh, that's Ghost of Tsushima. I like that they made that one a haiku. Appropriate. Well, I have a suspicion we're going to be out here for a little while longer, at least. Like, what remains? What's on the map right now? We got another berserker to fight. We got ravens to find, like at least 3 of them. Another epic hunt. Oh, the epic hunts is another quest. Casualties of war. I think these are all like quest chains or just favors. Like casualties of war have each been their own little favor chain. So we got one more of those to do that I'm in the middle of now. Another epic hunt to do, which is I think the big dragon. And one more stag to find, yeah. So we can do all that and probably get started into Midgard to wrap all of this up and get back to the main story again tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Or we'll try to do it all tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Thursday, I feel like, optimistically. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more of this, which is, again, I really hope, interesting to watch. Take care, all of you, and goodbye!